The world of animation has seen countless stories come and go, but few have managed to capture the collective imagination of global audiences quite like the legendary saga of Avatar, The Last Airbender. For more than 2 decades, this profound masterpiece has transcended the traditional boundaries of children's television, evolving into a cultural touchstone that unites multiple generations of dedicated viewers. It is a universe built on the delicate balance of 4 ancient nations, a narrative rich with philosophy, deep emotional resonance, and characters whose personal journeys feel as real as our own experiences. Many who first discovered this world as children now find themselves returning to it as adults, discovering new layers of meaning within its beautifully structured episodes, complex moral dilemmas, and timeless themes of friendship, destiny, and resilience. This incredible depth is precisely why so many loyal enthusiasts have admittedly watched the complete original animated masterpiece at least twice, if not dozens of times, finding comfort and inspiration in every single familiar frame. The sheer enduring power of this narrative legacy has created an unprecedented level of anticipation surrounding any modern attempt to recreate its unique magic, making every new adaptation a monumental event in the modern entertainment landscape. As we stand on the precipice of a brand new chapter in this expansive universe, the excitement among the community has reached a fever pitch, drawing both old fans and a completely new generation of viewers into a shared celebration of this magnificent storytelling triumph. Before we dive deeper into the incredible journey ahead and uncover how the modern guardians of this legacy are interacting with its rich history, please take a brief moment to support our channel by subscribing, hitting the notification bell, and joining our growing community of passionate storytellers so you never miss an update on the worlds you love the most. The dedication of the global fan base has set a remarkably high standard for anyone stepping into the shoes of these iconic figures, transforming the creative process into a profound responsibility to honor the past while carving out a fresh path for the future. Stepping into a realm so heavily guarded by love and nostalgia requires more than just acting talent. It demands a genuine connection to the source material and a deep understanding of what makes these characters resonate so profoundly across the world. To celebrate the grand arrival of the highly anticipated new season of the spectacular live-action series, an extraordinarily special gathering took place behind the scenes, bringing together the vibrant young individuals who have been chosen to bring these legendary heroes and complex villains to life on our screens. This incredibly talented ensemble cast includes Ian Owsley, who brings his sharp wit to the protective warrior Sokka, and Dallas Liu, who embodies the fiery intensity and internal struggle of the exiled Prince Zuko. Alongside them stands Elizabeth Yu, portraying the calculating and formidable Princess Azula, and Kia Wenchio, who captures the fierce determination and compassionate spirit of the waterbender Katara. The central figure of this journey, the young Avatar Aang himself, is brought to life by the enthusiastic and bright Gordon Cormier, who is now joined by the brilliant Mia Chech, stepping into the elemental world to expand the narrative horizon in exciting new directions. Together, this remarkable group of actors represents the living bridge between a cherished animated masterpiece and a massive cinematic live-action adaptation designed to introduce this timeless conflict to a modern global audience. To truly test their connection to the lore and see if they possess the deep knowledge expected of true masters, we place this phenomenal cast in front of the ultimate challenge, asking them to face a comprehensive and surprisingly difficult trivia quiz designed to reveal exactly how much they really remember about the original animated series, as well as the intricate details of their very own production. The atmosphere in the room was instantly filled with a mix of playful nervousness and intense competitive spirit, as these young stars realized that their reputations as genuine fans were officially on the line. Navigating the vast history of the 4 nations is no easy task, even for those who spend their days filming on massive sets surrounded by the visual representations of these ancient cultures. The quiz was meticulously crafted to push their memories to the absolute limit, moving far beyond simple surface questions to explore the deep cuts, the iconic dialogue, and the small, easily missed details that only the most observant viewers would instantly recognize. As the cameras began to roll, the actors were forced to confront the reality of just how much information is packed into this sprawling epic, leading to moments of brilliant realization, hilarious confusion, and unexpected friendly rivalries among the cast members. They had to look back at the very beginning of their own collective journey, trying to recall the exact moments that defined their introduction to the audience. while also digging deep into the classic animated episodes that originally inspired their creative paths. It was a beautiful reminder of the immense scale of the world they inhabit, a world where a single line of dialogue or a brief musical melody can instantly trigger a wave of nostalgia for millions of people worldwide. As the first questions were read aloud, the tension began to mount, setting the stage for an unforgettable exploration of memory, passion, and creative dedication that would show everyone whether these actors are merely playing their parts or if they have truly become a part of the Avatar universe themselves. The challenge commenced with an undeniable energy as the cast faced questions that required them to peer deep into the complex tapestry of the lore, separating casual enthusiasts from absolute scholars of the universe. To truly appreciate the weight of this test, one must realize that the original animated masterpiece is celebrated for its incredible attention to detail, meaning that even the smallest line of dialogue or background element can carry massive narrative significance. The young actors, despite having spent months completely immersed in the live-action production, quickly realized that remembering details under the pressure of studio lights is vastly different from casually enjoying the show on a screen at home. The initial rounds focused heavily on the foundational moments of their own series, testing whether they had truly integrated the scripts into their memories or if the whirlwind of long filming days had blurred the specific details of their performances. One of the most intense moments of early tension arose when the cast was asked if they could accurately recall the very first line that Aang utters in the live-action adaptation. A question that seems simple on the surface, but becomes incredibly elusive when trying to pinpoint the exact sequence of an opening scene. Gordon Cormier, who embodies the joyful yet burdened young Avatar, visibly strained his memory, trying to mentally transport himself back to the massive high-tech volume stages where those historic first scenes were captured years prior. His co-stars watched with bated breath, offering playful hints and mock jeers as they waited to see if the chosen savior of the world could remember his own introduction to the audience. This specific question highlighted the immense pressure these young performers face, as every single syllable they deliver is scrutinized by millions of fans who know the original material by heart and expect the live-action iteration to carry the same profound weight. The dynamic between the cast members shifted rapidly from supportive castmates to fierce competitors, with Dallas Liu channeling a bit of Prince Zuko's intense determination to secure a point, while Ian Owsley used Sokka's signature quick wit to deflect the difficulty of the trickier questions. Elizabeth Yu maintained a calm, calculating demeanor, reminiscent of Princess Azula, observing her castmates' struggles and waiting for the perfect moment to showcase her own extensive knowledge of the series. Meanwhile, Kiawentio and the newest addition to the ensemble, Pia Kek, navigated the escalating challenge with a mix of grace and focused concentration, proving that their understanding of this mythical world ran incredibly deep. As the trivia progressed, the questions moved away from their own scripts and ventured deep into the legendary halls of the original Nickelodeon animation, where the true heart of the fandom resides. The creators of the quiz deliberately included questions about the show's iconic musical moments, which have achieved a legendary comedic status within the global community over the last 2 decades. A wave of collective recognition and anxiety washed over the entire group when they were challenged to recite the exact words to the famously absurd and incredibly catchy Secret Tunnel song, an anthem introduced by a group of nomadic musicians in the original series. This particular melody is etched into the minds of almost every person who has ever watched the show, yet reproducing the lyrics accurately under pressure proved to be an entirely different beast for the young stars. The room erupted into a mix of spontaneous singing, laughter, and light-hearted arguments over the exact phrasing of the verses, perfectly mirroring the chaotic joy of the original animated episode itself. It was a moment of pure, unscripted connection that demonstrated just how deeply embedded these specific cultural fragments are within the minds of the actors, showing that they share the exact same nostalgic touchstones as the audience watching them. The tension continued to build as the scoreboard fluctuated, revealing surprising gaps in memory alongside instances of absolute, encyclopedic brilliance that left the production crew thoroughly impressed. Every correct answer was met with triumphant cheers and high fives, while every incorrect guess resulted in dramatic groans and humorous expressions of betrayal as they realized they had missed a detail they should have easily known. This playful conflict brought to light the genuine camaraderie that has developed among this cast, through their shared experience of bringing a monumental world to life, proving that their bond extends far beyond the boundaries of the fictional characters they portray on screen. They were not just actors reciting lines for a major streaming platform. They were a group of passionate peers deeply invested in a universe that has shaped their own lives and careers in profound ways. The deeper the quiz went, the more it revealed about how each actor approaches their role, showing a clear correlation between the traits of the characters they play and the way they handle the high stakes of trivia competition. The fans watching this play out would easily recognize the parallel between Dallas Liu's fierce drive to win every single point and Zuko's relentless pursuit of his goals, just as Ian Owsley's rapid-fire jokes perfectly echoed Sokka's defensive humor in the face of uncertainty. The complexity of the questions served as a powerful reminder of why this specific narrative has endured for so long, challenging the cast to respect the immense depth of the lore they have been trusted to carry forward into a new era. As the final rounds approached, the atmosphere in the studio grew increasingly electric, with the ultimate winner still completely undecided and the most difficult questions of all waiting to be unveiled in the final stretch of the game. The final segment of this spectacular trivia gauntlet pushed the young stars to their absolute limits, culminating in a magnificent display of knowledge that solidified their status as true guardians of the Avatar legacy. In these concluding moments, the questions transcended mere entertainment, focusing on the deep thematic underpinnings, the complex character arcs, and the grand world-building that have allowed this narrative to endure for more than 2 decades. The focus shifted gracefully toward the brilliant journeys of the characters themselves, highlighting how the actors' personal growth mirrors the legendary transformation of the figures they portray on screen. Gordon Cormie's evolution as the young Avatar Aang stands as a testament to the immense dedication required to lead such a massive franchise, balancing the playful innocence of a child with the heavy responsibility of bringing peace to a fractured world. Alongside him, Ian Owsley has masterfully captured Sokka's transition from a defensive, skeptical young warrior into a brilliant strategist and a dependable leader, earning the profound respect of longtime enthusiasts worldwide. Kia Wentio's portrayal of Katara continues to embody the fierce maternal compassion and unbreakable resolve that serves as the emotional anchor for the entire group. While Dallas Liu has received immense critical praise for his nuanced depiction of Prince Zuko's tragic internal struggle between family honor and personal morality, Elizabeth Yu's calculating performance as Princess Azula has successfully introduced a terrifying psychological depth to the narrative, and the highly anticipated arrival of Mia Cheksh to the main cast promises to expand this intricate web of relationships even further as the story ventures into uncharted territory. This trivia challenge ultimately served a much grander purpose than a simple game. It illuminated the profound truth that these actors are deeply, emotionally invested in the narrative, understanding that they are carrying a torch that has guided millions of fans through their own personal lives. The intense competition drew to a magnificent close with a final high-stakes question that left the entire room breathless, resulting in a dramatic finish that will be talked about by the community for months to come. Now that you have witnessed how these talented performers fared under the immense pressure of the ultimate quiz, the grand spotlight shifts directly onto you, the dedicated audience. It is your official turn to step up to the challenge, test your own deep knowledge of the 4 nations, and see how your final results truly compare with the exceptional scores achieved by the main cast members. We encourage you to take our comprehensive Avatar, The Last Airbender trivia quiz, which has been meticulously designed to challenge even the most devoted scholars of the lore. Once you have completed the test, do not hesitate to share your exact scores, your favorite moments of realization, and your thoughts on the cast performance in the comments section below, fostering a vibrant space for friendly discussion and celebration. The excitement generated by this playful competition serves as the perfect, exhilarating prelude to the monumental event that the entire global fandom has been waiting for with immense anticipation. The grand journey continues as Avatar, The Last Airbender Season 2 officially starts streaming on Netflix on June 25th, marking the beginning of an epic new chapter filled with breathtaking elemental battles, deep emotional reckonings, and the introduction of iconic new characters. This upcoming season promises to elevate the stakes to unprecedented heights, exploring the rich Earth Kingdom landscapes, the dark political intrigues of the legendary walled city of Ba Sing Se, and the escalating global warfare that threatens to consume the entire world. The creative team has spared no expense in ensuring that the visual effects, the complex choreography, and the narrative pacing remain deeply faithful to the spirit of the original animated masterpiece while utilizing modern cinematic technology to create something entirely fresh and jaw-dropping. As we prepare to embark on this next phase of the legendary adventure, the profound bond between the cast, the creators, and the global audience feels stronger than ever before. This remarkable franchise has proven time and again that its themes of hope, unity, and forgiveness are completely timeless, capable of speaking to the human heart regardless of age, background, or era. The dedication showcased by the young actors in this trivia challenge provides immense comfort to fans, proving that the future of this beloved universe rests securely in the hands of individuals who love and respect it just as much as the audience does. So gather your fellow enthusiasts, prepare your elemental theories, and immerse yourself completely in the